State Sun Devils Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. Looking to throw, it's Levin. That's caught. It's Moss. At the 40, there he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Rides to back and leaves it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, looking for a man. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down...
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Kansas State's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that before.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up. Letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Makes the catch. It's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Lockett. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give on the option. Jukes his way for more. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Levin. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wants to fire on second down. Dances away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. They're going to run it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man down the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They'll try to add another to their lead. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Udo. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Hansen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's McClure. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Nice job playing physical by the defense. That's a great job. He catches the ball, gets a yard, and the defense goes, no, sir, you go no more. And now, next time he catches it, where's that dude at? I'm going to find him. Stay away from him.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds all the way down at the 33-yard line, and they were backed up, but not for long. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the run, it's Jenkins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. Makes the grab. It's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Rushes on him. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. At the 35, he's got room. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on! They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hogan. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Looking for space. It's Udo. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Sun Devils in the hurry up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. And they will score! Touchdown, Arizona State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, how many years did Florida State and Miami come down to the last second? And we had another notable matchup today. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is... Furious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab along the sideline, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. On the move, the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Levin. Release to the back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Lockett.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
There's a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Hansen. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Gonna run it. It's Udo. There he goes. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Got a man. It's Oakland. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. This is a design run. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of